to my views and news, some new stories from Ethiopia and Eritrea. Another palace is going to be built in Ethiopia. Is Ethiopia in need of palaces or in need of projects for job creation? Who is building this palace? Oromia regional government. Who is opposing it? Controversy seems to be emerging. Secondly, viewers, Prosperity Party meeting was due to be held today. I reported 2 days ago that a 10-day long meeting of the PP, Amhara PP, was going to start in Bahirdar on Wednesday. What happened? There was no meeting today, by the way. And last, viewers, Isas Afwerki, Eritrean president, is continuing his visit of different Chinese cities. Today he arrived in Chengdu, Sichuan province of China. Firstly, viewers, PM Abiy is building palace in Addis Ababa. We know that. Project ongoing for some time, construction ongoing. And that's a mega project being built by the Prime Minister in Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. It is said that this is a project worth billions of US dollars, but its cost of production, cost of construction, and its source of funding is unknown. Where is the money coming from? No one knows. And the project includes several buildings. More than 20-kilometer long road is within the project premises. Ethiopian government PM Abiy was already being criticized that the government should build projects for job creation. It shouldn't build lavish projects for the rulers. Now another project by government. Similar project, not by federal government, but by regional government. Oromia regional government is going to construct regional palace. Where? In Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. Already Oromia president sits in Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa is surrounded by Oromia region. Today, Shimalis Abdisa signed an agreement with a Chinese company. Chinese Civil Engineering Corporation, a Chinese, I think, state-backed company, which will build this Oromia region's palace in Addis Ababa in the next 2 years. This project will have Oromia region president's office, cabinet's office, some other buildings too. In Bole, sub-city of Addis Ababa, this project will be built by the Chinese company. Shimalis Abdisa today said that it was a win for Oromo people, that their struggle is becoming fruitful and a project of Oromia Palace is being constructed in Addis Ababa, and that design of this project will display the culture, the history, the civilization of Oromo people. It means it's a win for Oromo struggle. What is the total cost of this project? No details. Who will fund the construction? No details. Like earlier, a project of palace construction is shrouded in mystery. Same is happening here. No one knows about the cost of construction and source of funding of both projects. One palace for federal government in Addis Ababa, second palace for Oromia government in Addis Ababa. Tai Dandia has opposed the construction of this project. Tai Dandia is Oromia Prosperity Party leader, very critical of Shimalis Abdisa. He and Hangasa Ibrahim are two PP leaders from Oromia PP who criticize Oromia PP leaders like Shimalis Abdisa. And they're seen as supporters of Ola as well. Taya says that Oromo people need peace. They need prosperity. They need good governance. this building of palace cannot satisfy the needs of Oromo people. Very valid points raised by Tadendia. Can Oromo struggle be, can we say that this palace indicates that Oromo struggle has become fruitful? It has become successful. That is why a palace is being built in Addis Ababa. Oromia president already sits in Addis Ababa. And there are several buildings in Addis Ababa being used by Oromia government. So where is the success of Oromo struggle being mentioned by Shimalis Abdisa that this palace project indicates? Basically, a ruling elite of Ethiopia have priorities which do not correspond with ground realities in Ethiopia. Ground realities are that millions are dependent on food aid. People are dying of hunger. Ethiopia not 100% literate. People in need of education, in need of hospitals, in need of road infrastructure, in need of projects which would create job opportunities. But instead, priorities of the ruling elite is that they want to build palaces for themselves. What is in this palace for Oromo people? The palace is for Oromia regional government, like the federal palace will be for federal government, for the Prime Minister. What is there in these two palaces for the people of Ethiopia? Who will represent the people of Ethiopia if these rulers are building palaces? Are they kings? Palaces are built by kings. Are they kings? Are they accountable? They're not telling the people about source of funding, about cost of construction. It means there is something fishy. PM Abiy, Shimalis cannot build palaces from their own pockets. Are they businessmen? Do they own companies? How wealthy are they? I don't think that they are wealthiest people, wealthiest men in Ethiopia. Someone is funding the construction. And those who are funding definitely will try to get benefits from the government. Overall, I think the priorities of the ruling elite should change. People should question such projects. They shouldn't back the construction. They have right to question the leaders. Secondly, viewers, Prosperity Party meeting was due to be held in Bahirdar. Amhara PP meeting due to be held today. It was due to be held today in Bahirdar. Key meeting because reportedly performance of lower and middle level PP officials is going to be evaluated. We could see major changes because lower and middle ranks of Prosperity Party are seen as supporters of FANO, as supporters of those who are rejecting government's narratives about disbandment of Amhara Special Force, about action on FANO fighters. That is why meeting is due to start today. Reportedly, the meeting could not be held. Why? We don't know, but several sources claiming that all participants did not arrive in Bahirdar. That is why the meeting has been postponed. But some others say that meeting will be held tomorrow. Reportedly, we'll see the holding of the meeting tomorrow. But will all PP party officials from lower and middle ranks, will they attend tomorrow's meeting? We'll try to bring you tomorrow. So far, no meeting of the PP held in Bahirdar today. Lastly, Isas Afwerki, Eritrean president, is continuing his visit of China, 4-day official visit, state visit, and today he arrived in Chengdu, Sichuan province, known for its advanced irrigation systems, for its mineral resources, etc. Let's see. I have been saying that we should not just share the way Isaias is being welcomed by Chinese government. Chinese are hospitable people. They always welcome their guests in the same manner. Question is, what will Isaias Afwerki, Eritrean president, get from this visit for his people? Isaias is a shrewd man, I think. He would like to have something for Eritrean people. Eritrea has advantage in terms of its strategic location. China wants to be in Eritrea. Eritrea should get as much as it can from Chinese government. I've been saying investments, technology transfer, that is what Eritrea should get from China. A policy to build local industry in Eritrea. Can Isaias get all these benefits for Eritrean people? We'll see in coming days. Too early to say that China is receiving Isaias with open arms. Yes, he's being welcomed very warmly, like all African leaders are welcomed in China. Question is, what are the projects going to be discussed, signed, approved in this visit? So we'll have to keep monitoring. Watch a clip from today when Isaias Afwerki arrived in Sichuan province of China. Thank you for watching.